Hi everyone, I'm Gideon Ramot Aprilliano. On this video, I would like to take this opportunity to talk to you about the potential of digital currency and electronic money in the midst of the pandemic. As you all know, the pandemic is something that everyone doesn't want. Although it is not desired by everyone, the impact of the pandemic is still diverse. There are negative or positive. The coronavirus, which can be transmitted through the direct or indirect contact, cause people to be reluctant to communicate and meet other people. One other impact is that the people prefer to carry out their activity virtually or online. One of which is its transaction. The virtual transaction in question is through the application. Now people prefer to shop and buy food online. This makes it very easy for both parties, both from buyers and sellers. Because of the rise of the people transaction online, electronic money is an additional solution to facilitate the course of transaction by online. Now I will talk about electronic money. So what is electronic money? Electronic money refers to money that exists in the banking computer system that may be used to facilitate electronic transaction. Although its value is backed by fiat currency and may therefore be exchanged into a physical, tangible form, electronic money is primarily used for electronic transactions due to the sheer convenience of this methodology. Electronic money is currency that is stored in banking computer system. Electronic money is used for transaction on global basis. While it may be exchanged for fiat currency, electronic money is most commonly utilized through the electronic money banking systems and monitored through the electronic processing. Electronic money is already familiar to some people since this pandemic period. People feel that the main thing is convenience in doing activities or transactions. Money that doesn't have a form has many advantages. People don't need to meet the buyer or vice versa to give the form of the money. This is a very good thing in the midst of the pandemic. People don't need to be afraid to be exposed because they don't meet people in every transaction that they do. Electronic money also makes transaction very fast. People who want to transact using electronic money only need to press a few buttons and the transaction is successful. Another advantage is that electronic money doesn't have a shape, so it doesn't take up space whether it is in the bag or a wallet. Electronic money is also not only a tool to buy something but can be a payment for an activity. For example, because of the flexibility of the electronic money, what is meant by flexibility is that electronic money is easy to exchange from real money or exchange back from electronic money to real money. At the beginning of the pandemic, when the government made quarantine regulations so that the pandemic would come down, there was a quite big thing going on. This is the public interest that is rising and curious about cryptocurrency. Some really want to learn about the digital currency, and some want to learn about digital currencies because feel afraid to miss the trends. FOMO, fear of missing out. This has caused the price of the crypto to soar. Crypto is digital currencies designed using blockchain technology. Many people say that crypto is going on asset or currency of the future because of its patented technology and high level of security so that some people believe it enough to compare the currencies in every country. The price of crypto wants to depend on the level supply and demand. This is what makes crypto an asset to invest in. The security of digital currencies designed with blockchain has a very high security. Before I talk about digital currency, I will talk about the system behind them, namely blockchains. What is blockchain? Blockchain is a system or method of storing a transaction that is stored in a block that needs to be validated first. And if the transaction has been validated, the recording of the transaction will be stored in a public database or ledger. Blockchain doesn't have an operator or regulator so that technology is ensured that no one can manage or change existing transaction data. The high security of the blockchain is due to complicated method of making transactions validated and stored. The transaction data is also very difficult to change illegally or hack because a block that deviates from transaction is connected to other transaction blocks or can be said to be a change block. Thus, if anyone wants to hack a block, they must find and change its existing blockchains in order. Okay, so now what is digital currency? Digital currency is a form of currency that is available only in digital or electronic form. It is also called digital money, electronic currency, or cyber cash. Digital currency are currencies that are only accessible with computers or mobile phones because they only exist in electronic form. Digital currency don't have physical attributes and are available only in digital form. Transactions involving digital currency are made using computers or electronic wallets connected to the internet or designed with networks. In contrast, physical currency such as banknotes and minted coin are tangible, meaning they have definite physical attributes and characteristics. Transactions involving such currency are made possible only when their holders have physical possession of these currencies. Digital currencies have utility similar to that of physical currencies. They can be used to purchase goods and pay for the service. They can also find restricted use among certain online communities such as gaming sites, gambling portals, or social networks. Digital currency also enable instant transactions that can be seamlessly executed across borders. For instance, it is possible for a person located in the United States to make payments in digital currency to a counterparty residing in Singapore, provided they are both connected to the same network. The application of a blockchain system that is used in digital currency is very genius things because the method on the blockchain is a method that is very much needed in the currency. Every transaction of digital currency will be stored in the database of the blockchain so that everything is recorded in it and can be traced who the recipient and sender are. From this, it can be used for other things, namely digital currency as the state currency. This can make big changes, one of which is eradicating corruption. If the state currencies become digital and use a blockchain system, it will make all transactions that occur recorded in the blockchain database so that people who misuse state funds can be easily searched for in the data contained in the blockchain system. Then things that until now still often happen, such as counterfeiting money, will not be able to happen if the country's currency becomes digital. Just like electronic money, digital currency also has a fairly high transaction speed. Digital currency and electronic money can be used massively if the instrument or intermediary is owned by every instrument. This is still a challenge until now, even though the development of technology is now quite fast, but in some places the distribution is still not quite evenly distributed. But if the equalization occurs, I believe digital currency is something worth considering to be realized in the future. The impact of digital currency is very broad because the more and more widespread of use of the blockchains-based currencies will make everything clearly recorded. From small-scale transactions such as transactions in grocery stores to large-scale transactions such as transactions between companies. In essence, digital currency is the answer to the shortage of conventional currencies so far. Well, that is from me. I hope that what I said can be useful for all who watch this, and I hope my country will soon think about change from conventional currency to digital currency. Thank you very much.